Hello, friends. I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing today? How's life in your world, and how's things where you are, and all that good stuff? I hope everything is going well. As you can see, this stuff hasn't moved since yesterday, and that's because I had a friend over last night and played games. He he brought some stuff. We played some of the stuff I had. I cooked some dinner, that sort of thing, and I've been enjoying that. We've done it the last 3 weeks in a row, I think, or maybe there was a week in between. I don't remember, but I've been really out of touch with gaming for a while now. It's been a year and a half since I've attended game night regularly. It's been since last year, since I've been part, like a real part of Portal Games. So I haven't had my thumb on the pulse for a very long time. There for a while, I was going to 6 shows a year, traveling the country with my convention family and playing games everywhere and trying out all the new stuff and knowing what was coming and what was exciting. And I don't know anything right now. And I'm bringing all this up because this weekend is Origins Game Fair in Columbus, Ohio. And a couple years ago, I did a video about it, and it did well. And we had a booth. Portal Games had a booth there, and I actually had people tell me that they came to the show because they saw my video, and they were like, "That looks like fun. Let's go do that." And so that was cool. But it's a 5-day show or 4-day show. I don't know what it is anymore. But when I was in my youth, the late '90s, it was a huge, major, ultra massive show, just as big as Gen Con. And then it went way downhill, and it is recovering. It's recovering slowly, but it's recovering. And I would say now it's kind of like, I wouldn't even really consider it a second place show. It's more like a fourth place show. I think that it tries to be the gamers. It's put on by the Game Association Manufacturers, the Game Manufacturers Association. And it's really for the publishers to kind of promote stuff, but nobody does that. There's, for instance, we don't even have a booth there, and there'll be a lot of publishers who don't show up there because it's not a convention where people go to spend money. Summer releases happen in August because that's the U.S. releases will happen then, and then the Essen releases are the big releases for the game shows. So there's very few new releases at Origins, if any. Some years there's nothing you've ever heard of is coming out. And so people don't go there to spend money. People go there to play games. And so it used to be that the open play area was in the main exhibit hall. Now it's separate. But it's a much bigger area than the exhibit hall because there's many more people that go there to play games. And if you're going to go there to play games, I would say that Dice Tower Con or Board Game Geek Con are much better shows for that. The Origins show is just, There'll be a ton of people, though, and I think the main reason that I'm going this year, I didn't go last year. Last year I broke my streak. I had been to 25 consecutive Origins, and last year I broke that streak. And when I say that, there are years that I would only go over for Saturday. Just go for one day, buy a couple things, come back, that sort of thing. I did that lots of years. But last year was the first year since '96 I didn't go to Origins. And I'm going this year. And we have a couple of new games coming out to, get excited about. Imperial Settlers Roll and Write and Empires of the North, which is another Imperial Settlers branded, or 2 Imperial Settlers line games are coming out. So that'll be fun. And I was only going to go over for Saturday, but my girlfriend's leaving on Friday to spend her weekend with her dad. And we had some opportunity to talk to some people on Friday so that it all wouldn't be jammed into one day on Saturday. So I said, okay, let's do that. And I've found somebody who offered me some room space for Friday night. So I'm going over Friday morning, and I'll stay Friday night, and then I'll come back Saturday evening. Basically after the hall closes, I'll leave because there's really nothing to do in Columbus at that point. So it's going to be big. for me, because I haven't really. This is the first show that I've been to as just a person, as a pedestrian, in like 6 years or something like that. 5 years. 6 years. It's been a while since I've gone as just a person who's going to go look at games. I don't do that very often. So I'm excited about that. It's been quite a while. And the real reason that I'm going is not about the games. That's corollary to me being there. But the real reason I want to go is to see all my convention friends. There's like a whole group of friends that I have spread all over this country that I see only at conventions because we're so far apart, and none of us are wealthy, so we're not traveling around the U.S. to visit each other. But, and most of them are publisher friends, so they're too busy to, so it's like I get to see my friends there at the shows, and that's the thing I'm most excited about. So, very little, I don't know really any games coming out that I'm excited about. I've looked over the list, and I'm excited for the Portal stuff, obviously, so that's going to be fun. But other than that, it's going to be a couple of days of just chilling. And on top of that, Keely decided to sign up for softball. We thought we had missed registrations, but the coach was like, no, you can totally, just bring her. Okay. And she's playing games Friday and Saturday, and I won't be there. I can't be there. I'll be out of town. But I'm going to take her to practice tonight, and we'll see what happens with that. So maybe she's going to be a 2 or 3 sport kid. I don't know. That's all I have for you right now. I'm actually going to take this with me and edit it at her practice because it's coming up very soon. So thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends and wonderful people. I appreciate you, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from WorldAnimalFoundation.com. How many species of octopus are there in the world? The octopus is a cephalopod of the order Octopoda that inhabits many diverse regions of the ocean, especially coral reefs. The term may also refer to only those creatures in the genus Octopus. In the larger sense, there are 289 different species, which is over 1/3 of the total number of cephalopod species.